Hi, I'm Stan Moot, and I'm in Beijing for BIRTV 2015, and it just so happens at the same time the IAAF World Championship games are on, so I'm at the Bird's Nest here, and you can see in the background the broadcast center that many of you supplied equipment for the games in 2008. The conference and exhibition attracts about 55,000 attendees and 520 exhibitors. Before the show opens, the first day of conference, Peter Bruce and I attended, and it's typically arranged by CCTV, and you can see it's very well attended. Some of the sessions included discussions on IP as well as cloud products. The president of NHK Media gave a presentation on 4K and 8K and specifically went through some of the timelines for both those products. The convention's at the International Convention Center, which is not that far from the airport. You can see there's 8 halls. Typically, the foreign or overseas vendors are in Hall 8. The show starts with the daily magazine, and John Ive had his top technology presentation within the daily.
Here we are at BIRTV 2015, and the IBM has increased activities during the show this year. There are several member benefits that are increased IBM Chinese membership, and the international companies coming to Beijing have benefited from. So we've got meeting rooms which are available to the members with a translator. We've increased the networking events, in which with the networking events we had many of the international companies and local companies coming together for better communication. And of course during the exhibition time we have helped many of our members get contacts and work within the industry.
Before I cover the details about this distinctive exhibition, I urge you to have a look at my video blog on what's happening with cloud in China. The show is very well covered with BIRTV people to assist attendees and exhibitors alike in several kiosks and generally stationed around the show. Out of the 500 plus exhibitors, 40% are classified as video and about 20% are film, with new media, radio, and transmission following. As you will see later in this video, film at BIRTV isn't about equipment. It also includes the viewing cinema aspect, including seats and concession stand supplies. With less than 3% overseas visitors, BIRTV is a true Chinese show. The attendance is broken down as 27% as broadcaster managers, engineers, and senior technical ministry officials, 21% is studio program producers, 20% is technicians, professors, and researchers, 8% from network operation companies, and 16% that are resellers, vendors, and agents. So I wouldn't classify BIRTV as an international show. It clearly is a domestic show with a mix of domestic suppliers, resellers, system integrators, and overseas vendors displaying their products and technologies. Signage, presentations, the conference, and most discussions are in Chinese. As you look at the various booths at the show, you will see that only products, company names, and brands are in English, along with the occasional English slogan. All the rest is in Chinese, including specs and literature. The exhibition floor has an outdoor component, much like NAB, showing OB trucks, OB services, and from the film side, a myriad of jib arms. One booth was showing some drones. However, I didn't see any flying either inside or outside of the show. During previous BIRTVs, show security was an issue, with equipment and laptops being stolen. BIRTV had taken this very seriously, with guards inspecting and documenting all equipment in and leaving the show halls during exhibition hours. Security notices were dispatched to all exhibitors to keep Kit tied down. Guards would come by several times a day with a form to sign that your stand is all in order. The first day of the show, attendance appeared to be a little down, and doing some research I found that SARF, State Administration of Radio, Film and Television, had some meetings in the afternoon. Hence, many of the top people would be required to attend. But subsequently, the numbers did pick up. As with many shows, hot cars are booth attractors. Booth sizes seem to range from the smaller 2 or 3 square meter size up to the larger ones. Most vendors had practical size stands to meet their needs, with the exception of the hall that had a clear focus on selling programming. These stands were exceedingly large, noisy, with enormous screens. Going up the escalator in Hall 1, it became very apparent that this is the place where cinema activity is happening due to the smell of popcorn. Dozens of theater seat manufacturers were showing off their latest technologies. Super high-power projector bulbs and digital projectors on display with many closed rooms. Both tungsten and LED lighting kits in all sorts of formats were demoed for both film and TV. I noticed there was very little 3D. However, there was one huge LED screen showing off 3D capability. This little girl was clearly impressed with the size of the screen. Minions everywhere, soda machines, popcorn, and candy dispensers were on several display booths throughout the hall. Some of the stands were extremely unique in their own special way. The local industry media was curious about IABM's opinion of the show and the China market. Both Peter Bruce and myself were interviewed with the assistance of our local translator, Miss Song. Need a logo on your microphone? This company has thousands. Back on the main floor, a few film-focused companies like Red had props and sets configured to show off their products. Many pieces of camera kit were scrutinized by the attendees. The BIRTV show have their own top product awards. The China market has extreme bookends, from the huge state-of-the-art CCTV building. There's strong interest in cloud, 4 and 8K. Both city and state broadcasters are increasing their channel lineup, as all discussed at BIRTV 2015. Although some new media is at BIRTV, the main conference not to be missed is at the CCBN show in March of every year.